Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. So this one is going to be a Q&A video. So firstly, I want to give a basic introduction about myself. My full name is Shabani Dev. I am from Guwahati, Assam, India, and I have done my 2 years advanced diploma course in fashion designing from INIFD Guwahati, that is from my city itself. So I started my fashion designing journey back in 2017 Jan, and I passed out in 2019. So yes, I'm a passed out student, and while I was doing my fashion designing course, I was also doing my MBA in marketing. I have completed my bachelor's in arts with economics honors. So yes guys, things were not planned. I was not planning to do fashion designing from very beginning. I liked fashion. I like doing sketches. I liked making the drawings of the garments and everything, but it was not very much planned and things just happened. So I was very confused between doing MBA and fashion designing. So I planned things out and I did both. So yes, I must say that it has been a wonderful journey. So guys, along with doing my MBA and my fashion designing course, I also did fashion and personal styling from London School of Trends and visual merchandising from London School of Trends. Now London School of Trends is collaborated with INIFD. So if you are a student of INIFD, you can do the courses which is online based and you can get the certification. So guys, I will start with all the questions which you all have asked me. The first one is, are you Bengali? Yes, I am Bengali. What is your surname? My surname is Dev. My full name is Shabani Dev. I live in Guwahati, Assam. My favorite color is maroon, the one which I am wearing right now. I really love this color. I love all the dark colors like maroon, purple, brown, black, and I also like grey and white. Your favorite food? My favorite food is biryani and mishti doi. So I did my fashion class from INIFD Guwahati. White color can be used to give lots of different things like highlights, final detailing. While you are doing something like embroidery or prints, you can use a white gel pen, and you can use white poster color, you can use a white acrylic color, and also the white pencil color is very interesting. You can use it to blend the final thing, like when you are using pencil colors, the white color can be used as a blending tool. Drawing material you use, guys, the video is already there on my channel regarding my art supplies, and very recently I brought few more art supplies, the unboxing thing, which you can go and check out both the videos, and I will be posting the links below in the description box or somewhere in the I button. You can click and see, and I would be also making videos, separate videos on papers, like this video is coming very soon regarding papers, like which paper is good for which medium. Okay, how much time does it take to become perfect in this like you? So guys, firstly, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. Nobody is perfect, but you can keep on practicing. And regarding my journey, I have been doing art since I was a kid. I remember going to art tuition at the age of 5 or 6 when I was in my kindergarten or nursery. So as a kid, I was learning how to paint and everything, but that time it was different. I was doing all these sceneries and all this little kid stuff, and after that I was very inclined towards painting. I used to paint lots of stuffs using my watercolor mostly. That's why watercolor is one of my favorite medium, and back in 2015 I started getting this love towards fashion illustration. I have shown this in my video as well, the journey thing, my sketchbook tour. If you have seen that video, you can go and see if you have not seen. So I have mentioned that I started fashion illustration back in 2015, and gradually I explored so many new mediums. I went to my fashion designing institute, and under the guidance of my teachers, mentors, and also I used to learn from YouTube, I used to learn from Pinterest, and through my own techniques as well. Like I used to paint a lot, I used to explore a lot, I used to question my teachers, I used to see how people experiment. So there are lots of illustrator who has their own particular style, so I used to see them and I used to learn different things from each one of them. So this is how I became more and more inclined towards fashion illustration. So yes, you can say that from 2015 to 2020 the sketchbook tour was between that period, and so this is where I am currently. How you started fashion designing? I started my fashion designing back in 2017, and as I said guys, it was not planned at all. I wanted to do MBA, but then as I said you that I loved sketching, I loved designing this garments, so I thought of taking a shot, and I was very much confused. But after I joined my fashion institute, I got to know that what are the subjects in fashion designing. Like right now one can say that in fashion designing we do only this stitching, or we make these sketches, but in the fashion career you have lots of other things to learn as well. So I got to learn them, and that was very much interesting to learn, and I explored more and more. So yes, I started my fashion designing back in 2017. In future, if you plan to buy a particular thing, which one it would be? So guys, I really like the Faber-Castell Polychromos pencil. This one is in 24 set, and I'm planning to buy the larger set of this range, like which has this 120 or 160 colors. So that is a little costlier, but I'm planning to buy because I love these pencils. These are one of my favorite art supplies, along with watercolor. In pencil I like this one a lot. Are fashion designers and tailors same? Please differentiate. No, fashion designers and tailors are not same. Guys, don't be confused. Tailors are someone who will stitch the garment for you. Like you can give them instructions how you want the pattern, how you want the silhouette, the fabric. You can give them your fabric and they can stitch the garment for you. And fashion designer is, say, accumulation of various things. You have to think, you have to create, and you have to understand the market. You have to create your own signature style. Like there are fashion designers who make only bridal wear, there are fashion designers who only make menswear, kids wear. So there are lots of difference between this two things. So if you are a tailor, you mostly work on people's demand, how you give them the direction, they will stitch it according to you, or they can add their little bit thing to it. But fashion designer is someone who creates the demand. Like they will bring something new to the market, they will create something out of the box, and people love that thing, and then they will go and purchase it. So this is a very interesting thing. You can like say that tailor works on your demand, but fashion designers create the demand. So the next questions are, how does the thought of sharing drawing in YouTube came? So I started my YouTube journey back in 2019. You can go and check out the first video I posted. It was a speed painting of Jennifer Aniston. She is one of my favorite personalities, and back then I was not planning to do all this content which you see right now. Things just happened. I just thought that why not post the videos on YouTube, like so many artists do that. They record their stuff, they explain things nicely, and guys, you can see the change in my video content. Like earlier I used to just put music, but then you guys started commenting that explain the thing which you are doing, and this idea just came to my mind that why not make something as a tutorial. Like it should be easy for everybody to understand and do it. Like what I'm doing, I just break it down into steps so that you guys can catch it up, and you can also mold it in your own style. So right now I see you guys trying my tutorials, tagging me. So yes, this is like how the idea came. But all these years I have explored and I have just learned, and I'm still learning, and I'm planning to do more such content in coming days. Who always inspires you to sketch? So guys, like no one really inspires me to sketch. I mean, people inspire me to be a better person, to be hardworking, to see dreams, to believe in yourself. There are people who do that. But regarding sketch, I think if you are passionate about something, you do it by yourself. So like people can't stop you, they can't make any changes in your plan. And I'm very passionate regarding art. I've been doing it as a kid. It is like a therapy to me. When I paint, I'm like in my own comfort zone. So you just keep me with my colors, with my art supplies, and I will be a happy kid. So yeah, like I just love doing it, so I do it. So do you like to draw in digital sections? See guys, I like traditional art more. I mean, I'm more into drawing on paper using my pencils and colors. I also do digital illustrations. There are few digital illustrations which I have made. Those illustrations are posted on my Instagram. I am more inclined towards the traditional way of drawing. I like the feel of colors. I like the brush strokes. I like the actual thing which I do with my hand on the paper. So this is the thing which I like more. Your role model in life. So guys, my role model in life is my parents, like both my mom and dad. Like I really look up to my dad. I've learned so many things from him, and I can just keep going on and on, but I'll maybe just, yeah, parents are parents, nobody can take their place. So yes, my dad, my mom are my role models. And if you talk about the fashion industry, like somebody who has inspired me to be in the fashion thing, to believe in your dreams, to make something creative, then I would like to say it's Alexandra McQueen. And he was a fashion designer. He was one of the greatest fashion designer to ever work on this earth, and I really adore him and I look up to him as somebody who has given me a reason to believe, a reason to be passionate, because he was very passionate regarding his works. And yes, Alexandra McQueen, I really adore him and I look up to him. Your favorite sketch ever from your sketches? So guys, I can't pick one. There are lots of sketches which I have made, and honestly I can't pick one. So I will show you the top few sketches from the ones which I have made. The first one. So guys, this is one of the first bridal wear which I made, and yeah, I really like the color combination and I really like her face and her hair. So this and this one, this is made in A3 size paper, and it was very much time consuming doing all this detailing and everything. This one guys, I made very recently. I really like all the colors. It's very colorful. I do men's illustration. I really like men's illustrations, and I would be posting illustration techniques on menswear as well. This one I have shown in my sketchbook tour as well. I know it's not that good. I mean, I'm not a portrait artist. There are some mistakes. Like if you make portrait, you can understand that there are some mistakes in proportion. But as I said you before also, that I really like Sonam Kapoor, so I just made a sketch of her. Okay, next question. Can we get a job without degree or experience in fashion illustration? yes, you can get a job, but then in your job they will see that how good you are with your illustration thing. So even if you don't have any degree, any particular degree, you can still get a job. I mean, it's all up to your creativity, how good you are with your field. And you should have a particular style. Maybe you should know your thing, like what you are doing. You should be able to understand the clients recommendations, the clients demand, what they are asking for. And if you can communicate well, if you can convince them about yourself, about your work, then why not? I mean, people can do lots of jobs without doing the degree. So in illustration, it's totally about your own creativity. Okay, so if you work hard, if you practice daily, if you create your own individual style, then of course you can get. And next is show your camera setup. So this is not a question, but anyway, I wanted to show you my camera setup. I mean, how I shoot the videos and everything. And I don't use any fancy thing. I record everything using my phone. And very recently I purchased a ring light and a mic, just for the sake of making this face video. And I started making videos using just my phone, which I'm doing right now as well. I'm using my phone, Samsung Galaxy A9, and I purchased a tripod from Flipkart. Maybe it was 300 rupees. So I invested very little amount, and yes, that's how I started. But yes guys, you have to invest your time initially when you are at your YouTube journey. Okay, next question is what are the other important drawing topics which we should know and learn apart from illustrations? So guys, illustration, fashion illustration is a subject which you get in your fashion designing course curriculum. And you also have other subjects or topics like color theory, fashion foundation. You get principles and elements of design. You get color wheel. You get this color schemes from your color wheel. So like this color wheel contains lots of other important things to understand. So learn your color wheel, get your basics clear regarding the principles and elements of designing. You have this lines, dots, colors, shapes, and many other things. So before starting your illustration, get your basics clear, understand what is a line, how to use the line correctly, how to use dots, how to use shapes in your illustration, how to draw the correct proportion of your figure. So yes, before doing your illustration, just get your basics clear and explore your colors. Learn the color wheel nicely, understand the color schemes. There are lots of color scheme like complementary, split complementary, monochrome, and many others. So these color schemes really help you to understand color, to use them in your design, to use them in your illustrations. Okay, the next question is which editing app do I use? So I use these apps on my phone, UCut, InShot, and Quick. And I make thumbnails on the different apps, like use Snapseed, I use PhotoGrid, and I use Lightroom to make certain corrections. So I edit everything on my phone itself. Do you receive any payment from YouTube? Then yes guys, I receive payment from YouTube, which means that my channel is monetized. And it took me 1 year and few months to get my first payment from YouTube. So like when you start your YouTube, first you have to complete a goal where you need to get 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hour. After that you can get your channel monetized and you can keep on earning from YouTube. Okay, what to do when you want to attend my classes which I take online? So yes guys, I take online classes. I conduct workshops which you can learn online. I take the classes on Google Meet. I share the notes on Google Classroom. and I post all the details on my Instagram, so you can follow me there. I keep on updating the workshops which I want to take regularly, and if you don't have Instagram, you can also mail me. I will be forwarding all the details as soon as I plan for more workshops, and I will be sharing the detail about my next workshop on YouTube as well, so that it's easier for you guys to just keep a track, and you can just move forward along with the registration and everything, and you can do the live classes from me. Okay, do you ever plan to start your clothing brand, and when is your birthday? And yes guys, I'm planning something, but not exactly a clothing brand. I mean, right now I'm focused totally into my illustration career. I mean, as a content maker in YouTube and as a educator, and let me see if things goes well. I'm planning certain things, so I will let you know. And my birthday is on 22nd July. Okay, the next one is, what subjects did I study in my fashion course year, and can I show the files? Then yes, of course, I will be showing the files very soon. I will be making a separate video on the files which I have submitted in my course curriculum, and the subjects which I have studied are fashion illustration, pattern making, drafting, and stitching, and embroidery, surface ornamentation, techniques like embroidery, tie and dye thing, the block printing, so all the other techniques which you do on the surface of the fabric. Then you have a design process, you have fashion foundation, you have color theory, you have this little theoretical subjects on the garment construction thing, all the different sectors in fashion designing like merchandising, marketing, planning, and financing. So this little bit of subjects were there. There was Indian art and appreciation, where I learnt about the different techniques and embroidery styles, fabrics of the different states from India. So I don't know if I'm missing out any other thing. There was weaving, there was fabric study, textile. So yes guys, I think these were some of the important subjects which I did, and apart from these subjects, I also learnt many other things in workshops, like draping a mannequin, making a garment out of waste, like using newspapers, plastics. So yes, very interesting topics which we used to do in the workshop thing. Like whenever there was workshop, I used to learn all these extra things apart from my the regular subjects. Okay, next one is, who is your favorite Indian fashion designer and also international? So my favorite fashion designer from India would be Sabyasachi, Anamika Khanna, House of Mashaba. I really like her prints, and Gaurav Gupta. I really like his silhouette thing, the way he constructs the garment, very interesting. And I also like Tarun Tahiliani, and I like Manish Malhotra as a costume designer. I really adore his costumes which he has made for Bollywood movies. And in the international platform, I like Alexandra McQueen, Zuhair Murad, Ralph and Russo, Ali Jishan, Chanel, and Sherry Hill. Okay, next question is, where you see yourself in 10 years? So I have lots of plans to do, but I think I just want to be happy in whatever I'm doing. I want to explore more in this field. I want to learn about other departments in this fashion industry. I want to learn new techniques. I want to learn new subjects as well. I want to explore other subjects as well, and I just want to be happy in whatever I'm doing. And yes, this is something like which gives you self satisfaction in whatever you're doing. So just be happy, be passionate, and enjoy the little moments, enjoy the process. And when you look back, and you should be proud of yourself that how far you have came. Okay, next one is how to become fashion freelancers and the opportunities. So guys, firstly, who is a freelancer? Someone who is not associated with one particular brand or working somewhere like a regular job, but who manages his or her own time, and you can work with multiple clients, multiple brands. You just work on the order basis, and you get paid for the amount of work you have done. So in the illustration field, if you are a freelancer, you can work with a designer, you can work with any client who will give you orders on completing any illustration or to develop a design. You can sit with a designer, you can talk about the design the designer want to develop, and you can do it. And apart from illustrations, you can also create prints, you can also create posters, you can be a graphic designer, you can work with digital media, you can work traditionally as well. So you need to have your particular style, so that people can come up to you based upon your styles. Like if you make anything regarding prints, people can come up to you to develop some prints. So many things come under the illustration field, guys. I will be making a separate video regarding the illustration thing, about the freelancer, about the career opportunities, because this is going to be a lengthy topic, and so many important aspects are also included in the fashion illustration field. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope I have covered all the important and the introduction part regarding myself, and I will be making separate videos regarding this important topics. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Do share your feedbacks with me in the comment section. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you all very soon. Till then, take care.